We're making a nourishing and wild black bean cabin bowl packed with humble black beans that have plant based protein, fiber, and other nutrients, and some wild greens. You know it's all about the nutrients. Come make this cabin black bean bowl with me. We're out here surrounded by nature, and we're going to turn this humble can of black beans into a nourishing bowl packed with plant based protein and wild greens. Let's get into it. First, I'm chopping up a yellow bell pepper, and I've already got onions, garlic, and fresh thyme ready to go. These aromatics are going to bring depth and flavor. Since we're using canned black beans, I say rinse them to remove any lingering indigestible fibers. That way they digest easier and minimize the gas and the bloating. Y'all, even when I travel, I'm all about saving coins. So we pack a few pantry staples like beans, grains, and my go-to spices. I just bring whatever veggies I already have. That way I don't waste them and we stay nourished without spending extra time. We use that extra time in nature. I'm using 1 cup of millet, rinsed until the water runs clear, again, making it easier to digest. I add about 1.5 cups of water to a pot with some salt, pepper, some chopped garlic, and some parsley. Very simple flavors, and we really just want to enjoy the earthiness and the depth of the millet. So we keep it simple. You can just literally cook millet by itself, it has a lot of flavor already. Do you eat millet? Let me know in the comments. I really enjoy millet. I enjoy millet because it is a gluten-free ancient grain full of magnesium, fiber, and B vitamins for energy, a great complex carbohydrate. And when you pair it with beans, you have a complete source of a plant-based protein. This is a great way to switch it up from your traditional rice or quinoa to keep your meals diverse, okay, and gentle on your digestion. Now for the beans, we're going to heat a pot and we're going to layer the flavor. Add your desired oil. We're using olive oil here. And then we're going to saute some onions, garlic, the bell pepper, the fresh thyme. You could use dried spices as well. And the creole spice with some salt and pepper. Black beans are rich in iron, folate, and fiber, and when seasoned well, they become so satisfying. I love a good black bean. My mother in law is from Belize, so my hubby, he loves black beans. So we have to keep black beans in our household, y'all. What about you? Are you a black bean fan? Are you a black bean fan? This is the easiest way to get a good source of plant based protein on the table. And thank goodness, y'all, that I brought this Creole spice blend because the Airbnb only had this salt and pepper. I mean, could you imagine a flavorless black bean? So, a little preparation goes a long way. If you're traveling locally by car on a little road trip, bring those spices. Okay, so we're adding the rinsed black bean, some water. We would have added vegetable stock or a bouillon if we had it, but that's all right. Again, we're amplifying the flavor based on the aromatics here, and thank goodness for this Creole spice. Now, you're probably wondering why we're in a cabin. My hubby and I made it a tradition to go just a little bit away from home to a green space in nature as the season changes. So, this is a transition from winter to spring. I wanted to be in nature and I wanted to prepare for this new season of growth and abundance and joy. So we're out here in nature, y'all. And yes, we are barefoot because energetically, when you put your feet on the ground, you are bringing in the electricity of nature. And earthing and grounding helps to bring harmony to the body, literally helping the body become in balance and reduce inflammation. So any opportunity I get to be in barefoot sand or soil, we forage these dandelion leaves right at the top of spring, young, tender, and bitter in the best way. Dandelion leaves are rich in calcium, potassium, and vitamin A, and they support gentle detoxification and digestion. Dandelion, we want this bitter. Yes, for digestive and gut health, cleansing the liver. After washing the dandelion leaves, I'm going to mix them together with some arugula. I also brought this arugula from home before it went bad. We're a waste less kitchen, okay? We waste because we are consumers, right? Let's be honest. But we try to minimize as much waste as possible, okay? And in that case, we eat our food at home, we eat what's in the fridge, and we make sure it doesn't go bad, even if you have to cook it first and freeze it. Always find ways to make what we have work. Now, for the salad, I'm chopping up a sweet apple, tossing it with salt, pepper, balsamic vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil. It's simple, balanced, and bright. Now, the apple pairs well with the dandelion leaf because of the digestible fibers and also because of supporting the liver detoxification and the absorption of the nutrients and assisting the good gut bacteria. We are intentional with our meals to make sure we get a diversity of both macronutrients and micronutrients. So, your proteins, your complex carbs, your healthy fats, and your vitamins and minerals. Next up, we are chopping up a plantain. Listen, the darker the plantain, the sweeter the what? We didn't want this plantain to go bad, so we brought it with us. It's very ripe and it's so sweet. Sweet in a good way because plantains are high in fiber and they're complex carbohydrate. So these shouldn't spike your blood sugar, but of course, everyone is different. The millet is done. It took about 20 minutes. We brought it to a boil first, let it simmer, cover, and now we're fluffing it up with a fork. Doesn't this look good? Are you going to try millet if you haven't already? All right, now the beans are ready too, and its kitchen smells amazing. Thank you to this creole seasoning. Earthy umami flavors are just hitting the senses. Now it's time to build our bowl, or a plate rather. So we have the fluffy millet, the seasoned creole black beans from a humble can, remember that, and the apple dandelion salad, sweet plantains filled with complex carbohydrates and prebiotics for a healthy gut, and avocado on top for healthy fat for hubby and I. We eat clean. This is real nourishment. It's intentional. Every bite is flavorful, colorful, balanced, and made with love. Now, next time you're in the grocery store, two things. One, when you see a can of black beans, know that it can make you a delicious and nutritious meal. And when you see that rice, walk past it and go for something else. Try something new. Try this millet, okay? And then don't be afraid to eat plantain because it's a complex carbohydrate. You add that healthy fat like an avocado, you got you a balanced meal. Delicious and nutritious. So hearty and warming. Would you make this? What do you think?
Nice, thank you, babes.
You're welcome. How does it taste? What's the flavor like? The texture?
It's nice, it's creamy, a little bit sweet with the plantains and the pepper.
See you in the next video, Glow Getters.